Continuing now with our lead story, political turmoil. As we reported last night, Newsweek magazine asserts that President Obama and Speaker Nancy Pelosi are at odds over Iraq, bigger spending, if you can believe it, and whether to run a far-left government or a center-left government, Ms. Pelosi, of course, being a far-left advocate. Question, is there really tension between the two? Once again, the purveyor of DickMorris.com, Mr. Morris. All right, now, Brit Hume disagrees. He thinks that there's simpatico and behind the scenes are, you know, and this is just an orchestration. What do you think?
Yeah, it's all an act.
And how do you know that?
Well, because you know it.
No, I don't know it.
Well,
I think there is some legitimate tension.
There's not.
So I'm an idiot?
No,
I'm misguided?
You're just not one of the breed.
Okay, well, that's true. I am not. But look, if you're going to say with certainty on this program that this is all an act.
All an act.
Okay, you have to say why.
I will. When you look at the fact that Obama basically told Pelosi and Reid, but mainly Pelosi, I want the spending package, the stimulus package, to be a little less than $1 trillion. You tell me what to put in it. And it was all the stuff that Congress has wanted for 30 years, the Democrats have wanted.
Yeah, all the social engineering.
Put into the bill, all that stuff.
Right. All the
every
global
agenda
warming.
of every last liberal went into it. And Pelosi wrote it.
Right.
So, and now it's very clear that with the health care proposal, what he's going to do is say, I want health care reform. Here's the general thing. I want it to cost $600 billion. You guys in Congress write it. He essentially is using Pelosi as his prime minister. He's essentially trying to be above the battle and saying to the Democrats, you figure it out and you give me a package that the party's going to support.
That's pretty smart, though. Pelosi's got a 35% approval rating. He's in the 60s, but slipping. Obama's slipping.
But he can be in the stratosphere while she's doing the details.
Okay.
And the reason they're going through this pas de deux is it makes each of them look good. Pelosi needs to tell her members, her constituency, the Democratic congressmen, Obama wants to go to the center, but I'm dragging him back and I'm making him stay loyal to the party. That's me. I'm looking out for you. Mm-hmm. And Obama wants to tell the country, while he's passing the most socialist agenda of all, I want to work with the Republicans. I'm a centrist.
All right.
So he's playing off Pelosi to make him look moderate.
But what about Iraq? Don't you think that look, Obama's going to leave 50,000 troops in there. Pelosi doesn't want that. So that's a disagreement right there, correct?
Obama's going to do what he has to do in Iraq, and Pelosi's going to let him do it.
Pelosi can't stop him.
Obama's not putting 50,000 troops in there because he figured that's a good idea. He's going to draw it down to 50 and see if everything goes crazy.
Right.
And if it goes crazy, he'll have to put more back in.
But that is a smart thing to do.
Yeah.
All right?
But he's using Pelosi so that he can appear centrist while he's passing.
But I think Pelosi wants to pull everybody out tomorrow.
Well, Pelosi wants to tell her members that she's pure, and therefore she's using Obama's centrist tendencies as a way of telling her members, you need me.
Was there a dynamic tension like this in the Clinton White House?
Yeah, not just a tension, a war. When Clinton began to move to the center, when he brought me back in.
Right, this is for welfare reform and all of that, balancing the budget. Right.
The Democrats went crazy. When Bill Clinton submitted his first balanced budget proposal to the Senate, it was defeated 99-0. Not a single Democrat voted for it. And when his welfare reform bill went through the House, half of the Democrats voted against it. And Clinton told the Democratic caucus, go fly a kite, I'm going to do what I want to do, and I'm going to govern with the Republicans. Then he signed the budget deal, then came Monica Lewinsky. And the Democrats went back to Clinton and said, we're going to throw you out of office unless you stop working with the Republicans and start working exclusively with the Democrats in the caucus. And at that point, Clinton's control of his own agenda ended, and he didn't do anything for 3 years.
All right. So you believe that Pelosi and Obama are absolutely together on pretty much everything, maybe with an exception of Iraq.
And that Obama has conferred on Pelosi more power than any speaker has ever had.
She can do the dirty work, and if it goes south, he can blame it on her.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, you almost convinced me.
Yeah. He's kind of saying, you're the camp counselor. Tell me,
because if it does go wrong, he can say, look, I tried, but look at Nancy, she's a nut.
Exactly.
And believe me, he'd throw her overboard. How fast?
Yeah, right.
All right. Dick Morris, everybody.